Alright. Rejoice, my fellow Ghost fans, because 2 days ago we got a new album finally, after a whopping 4 years. So I've been waiting for this day for a long time, and it's finally here. I'm finally jamming on some new Ghost tracks. So I'm just going to really quickly give my thoughts on each song, and of course we open with our intro. The only thing I wanted to say about it is I really wish it didn't cut out at the very end, like when it's going up. Instead of cutting out, I just wish it would have right into the opening riff of Kaiserion, because I think that would have been pretty cool. But other than that, pretty solid intro. And then we get into Kaiserion, which is, bar none, hands down, no contest, my favorite song on this album. I mean, with that tappy guitar intro and those big chords and that yell he does, it doesn't even sound like a Ghost track, honestly. Just the first part of it, and I think that's awesome. Honestly, I can't believe this was not the first single, because it just screams. It screams single all over it. But I'm also really glad it wasn't, because if it was, I would have been upset, because the album would have peaked immediately. But I'm glad I did not listen to any poor recordings of live, because they play the song during live shows, and I'm very glad I didn't watch someone upload that, because it probably would have sounded like shit. And I heard it first here on this album, and it's awesome. And then there's actually like a little part before the solo where it straight up sounds like it's a Dream Theater song, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, man, this song is packed with so much energy. I love how the ride sounds in this. The verses are great, the riffs are great, everything about this song. I don't really know what my favorite Ghost song is, but this is easily like the top 3. I love this song. And that brings us into Spillways, which again is a really good song. But I don't even really have anything specific to say about it. It's just a really catchy song. It's mostly the chorus, but just everything about it. It's a solid song that doesn't necessarily pop for any reason, but I do enjoy listening to it a great bit. And then we have Call Me Little Sunshine. Didn't grab me the first time I listened to it, but by the time I heard it the second time, the tones on those clean guitar riffs, they sound so cool and so haunting. I view this as like this album's take on Cerise. I get those same kind of vibes from this. But yeah, the main riff, one of my favorites. Chorus ain't anything special, because it's just kind of, like call me. But like the I guess it's the same. I guess it's the chorus leading up to it, where it's like, you will never walk alone, you can always reach me. Like, that's really fun. I guess that's the chorus too. So never mind, scratch that. Chorus is great. But yeah, just the main riff mainly is the reason I really like this song. But then we get to our first single, which was Hunter's Moon. And this is by far the best thing that came out of that piece of shit Halloween movie. Because that riff leading out of the chorus, after he says Hunter's Moon, is really damn good. That's like some Square Hammer shit right there. Fucking awesome. Chorus is on fire as usual, along with the verse. Just the first half of this album is so strong, it's unreal. Watcher in the Sky is more pretty good stuff. It has like the chugging verses, which I don't really care for too much, but everything else, the second verse has like some guitar notes held, like they're just droning out throughout that second verse, along with the chugging, and I think that's a really cool addition to it. Makes it a whole lot better. And just the same stuff. Great chorus, great lead guitar part in the solo. I mean, I guess it's a solo, but it's just the lead part in the song is really good. It has like the tapping and stuff. Yeah, pretty kick-ass end to the first half. Because I think this is where on the vinyl, like the side A ends. And then we get into side B with Dominion. And oh boy, do I hate what I'm about to say, because this is where the album kind of tanks hard. You know, Dominion is just an interlude. I guess it's the intro to the second half of the album, or the second side. And dude, this second side is kind of shitty, not gonna lie. Because we have our second, or it was a third single, because Call Me was the second. 20s. 20s is probably one of my least favorite Ghost songs ever. This album is such a perfect yin-yang for me, where the first half is awesome, and the second half kind of sucks. And 20s is just a fucking mess. Like, you have that orchestrated intro, which I guess is cool, and then the main riff that comes in, which is also kind of cool, I guess. But, like, the rest of the song is just, I don't know, just that one part was like, those motherfuckers, they wanna mock us. And then the chorus with the 20s, and, like, man, I don't like this song. Like, I've heard this album, like, 6 times now, and I was hoping it would grow on me, but after 6, no, I do not like this song. Darkness at the Heart of My Love, I actually kind of like more as it goes on. Like, the first half I'm just kind of meh about, but like, the more it goes, I start to get into it more, and I start to sing it along and everything. But I do really like the main, like, clean riff. It actually kind of reminds me of He Is, which is a really good song. But yeah, it's okay at best, this song. And then we have Griftwood, which, again, I do not like this song at all. Drawing more comparisons, I have the same issues with Majesty off Meliora, where I really like the main riff and the verse, but the chorus just kills it. Where it's just, I'm your love, baby. Like, oh god, no, I nope out of this one pretty hard. I think the standout to this song is honestly the bass line during the intro and the verses. I really like what the bass is doing, but the chorus fucking kills it. This is a skip right here. And then we have another interlude, Bite of Passage, which is just one riff for 30 seconds. Honestly, this does not need to be its own track. It could have just been the intro to the last song, which is Respite on the Spital Fields or whatever. And honestly, this one did kind of grow on me a little bit, especially the last 2 minutes. Like, the first 4 minutes or so is pretty whatever. But like the break after like the last vocal line, it like breaks off to the piano and it does like the drum fills. That's where I really like the song. It's easily my favorite outro since Genesis, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this one. I'm just really shocked that there's no like choir outro, because so many other albums ends with like a choir going on for like a solid minute and a half. But this one doesn't have it. It just fades out really nicely. The last 2 minutes really saves the song for me. So yeah, this is like the most likely one to grow on me, I think. And those are all the tracks. Overall, the album starts with so much energy, but it fizzles out hardcore in the last half. After watching this guy, I'm pretty much clocked out. Yeah, like I said, it's such yin-yang. It's some of my favorite Ghost stuff with Kaiserion, and then some of my least favorite with 20s and Griftwood. So it's a very, very mixed bag. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the album. And stay tuned for next week, because we are ranking all the albums. And it is going to be the last time I'm ranking something with a lot of enthusiasm. For a while, probably, because they're my last favorite band. So, I'm both looking forward to it and not looking forward to it, because it's going to be the end of an era, I think, for me. Can't wait till next week, even though I'm probably going to film it immediately after this, but we'll see. Later, everyone.